If you're going to Universal's Islands of Adventure for early entry, is the best strategy to follow everyone else that runs to Hagrid's? Or is there a better plan for early entry to maximize your time? Let's go find out. Hi, I'm Kate from Vacay One Day, and I'm here at Islands of Adventure to see if there is a better early entry strategy than just running to Hagrid's like everyone else. When thinking about the best rope drop strategy, I realized a few things. Number 1, if you want to ride Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike adventure, you need to get in line for Islands of Adventure an hour before early entry begins, which can be very early depending on what time of year you go. When I got there 45 minutes early, there was already a line and all of them went straight to Hagrid's. Number 2, if you aren't the first few people going to Hagrid's, you will end up spending most, if not all, of your early entry hour waiting for Hagrid's. And number 3, people can't use express passes during early entry, so everyone is waiting in the standby queue. This is important to know as every ride besides Hagrid's offers express, even Velocicoaster. Since Hagrid's doesn't allow express passes at any point in the day, everyone will be using standby, where the other rides that get busy in the afternoon will have express pass guests cut in front of standby guests. Based on all of that, I wanted to see if it was actually better to do a few of the other popular attractions like Velocicoaster and Forbidden Journey during early entry, both of which will get busy later on in the day and have express pass guests get in line ahead of me, and then during the last few minutes of early entry, hop in line for Hagrid's, since most of the people who ran straight to Hagrid's during early entry will just be getting off the ride at the end of the hour, and non-early guests will just be entering the park. Because Hagrid's doesn't offer express, it will usually hover around 90 minutes all day. So as long as the weather prevents closures, the standby wait for Hagrid's should be relatively the same later today as it will be for early entry. So, to put my theory to the test, we are going to rope drop Velocicoaster, the second most popular ride here at Islands of Adventure, and then do Forbidden Journey, and maybe Kong, before hopping into Hagrid's at the very end of early entry. Let's go do it! So they let you in around 7:50 if the park for early entry opens at 8. And we got through, probably took us about 8 minutes, so we got in at 7:58. And it's now 8:02, and we're getting in line for Velocicoaster. Ride 1 of early entry, Velocicoaster. It says it's a 15-minute wait. Let's see how long it actually takes us. Wow, just got off Velocicoaster. That is such an incredible ride. You have to ride it. We did not stop moving. We walked right onto the ride, and I even got front row. So if you are a huge Velocicoaster fan and want to prioritize that, do that for early entry because there was no one in line and we got to hit front row, which normally when there's a queue, they just assign you the row. So we were very lucky. It was fantastic. Have to ride that. So up next, we're gonna go to Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey and get that one knocked out before we continue on with our early entry hour.
Hour and 15 minutes.
So this is the line for Hagrid's, hour and 15 minutes. So we're gonna hit Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey first, and like I said, come back for the last few minutes of early entry. Oh, I love this place. It's also a lot less busy here in the morning, so if you are a huge Harry Potter fan and this is what you came for, come here first thing just to experience it. All the shops are empty during this time because everyone's here for Hagrid's. So get your butterbeer here. There's literally no line right now. Go in all the shops, get your wand, do some spells. Go to the Three Broomsticks, go to Hogshead. This is the time to do it because you'll see later in the day, it is packed in here. Like you can't even move, it gets so packed. Also, if you're a female, check out the girls' restroom. You may hear Moaning Myrtle. Okay, so Forbidden Journey has not yet opened, so we are gonna ride Flight of Hippogriff first. It says it is a 5-minute wait time. Flight of the Hippogriff complete. It was a walk-on. It is now 8:23, and we're gonna go back over to Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey and see if it actually opened. Okay, looks like it is not open yet. There's still a line. So we're gonna go run to Kong now, which is past the Jurassic area. So a little bit of a walk, but that ride also gets a really long wait, which I don't know why, because that's probably one of my least favorite rides here, but because it gets a long wait, we're gonna knock it out in the early entry so we don't have to actually wait for a long time, because it's definitely not worth the wait. So we checked the app, and Skull Island Random Kong does not open until 9:30. So we're gonna actually go back and do Velocicoaster, hit that twice, come back and see if Forbidden Journey has finally opened, and then maybe get in line for Hagrid's right before the end of early entry. It is 8:25 right now. So bye. Second time on Velocicoaster complete. It is 8:40 in the morning. We just have 20 minutes left of early entry. So we are going, oh, love that ride. We're gonna go see if Forbidden Journey actually opened. If not, we're gonna get in line for Hagrid's. Let's go. Forbidden Journey is open now with a 15-minute wait. Just got off Forbidden Journey. It is now 8:59, so just 1 minute left of early entry, and we did 4 things. We rode Velocicoaster twice. The first time I got to ride the front row, which was amazing. We rode Flight of Hippogriff, and then we rode Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. In the same time, it would have taken people just to ride Hagrid's. So, to me, early entry may not always be best used for Hagrid's because express passes don't work during early entry. So all the rides like that we already went on, like Velocicoaster and Harry Potter Forbidden Journey, later on in the day, Express can be used to have people go in front of you. Where Hagrid's doesn't allow Express. So at any point in time, whenever you enter that line, it's always gonna be next in line. No Express can actually get in front of you. And if the wait time is always around 90 minutes, no matter what time of day, it may make sense to do other rides first before getting in line for Hagrid's. We're also gonna hopefully beat a lot of the general admission people because they're just now getting into the park right now. It's now 9 o'clock. Well, early entry is over and we just got off Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure and we only waited 45 minutes, half of the posted 90 minutes, which I think is because we got in line right before normal day guests got into the park and in line, and the early entry folks were getting off, so the wait time was lower than expected. Overall, I think our strategy this morning was a success. We rode 4 rides, Velocicoaster twice, during the early entry hour, and we only waited 45 minutes for Hagrid's. And even if we use that same logic for rope dropping Hagrid's, if the posted 90 minutes for early entry was also half, that's still 45 minutes of your early entry hour. So you'd only get on 2 rides where we rode 4. Another tip is to verify in the app what rides are offered for early entry and if there are rides that open even after the park officially opens, because like Kong didn't even open until 30 minutes after the park opened for regular guests. I've been Kate from Vacane One Day. Hopefully this helped you. Let me know in the comments if you agree with this strategy. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!